Howdy, y'all. Oh,
Slime
we just got
time.
ambushed immediately upon loading in.
That's fair.
That's fair and balanced. TM.
Well, let's get right to it.
I warned our friends of you. What did you do to them? All right. I don't know what to make of this one. But, oh. Let's go ahead and... Oh, there's 3 of them there. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of that one in the middle there. We're going to have you start concentrating, Ty. Okay, so everyone's stunned now. So we're going to need to take care of the healing one first. Right.
Or...
Spray and pray?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I really don't want that healing one to, And then magic. Let's have you keep concentrating for it, and we'll have Ty signal flare next turn. Okay. Quick machine gun. Bullet spray. Signal flare over to Julius. One more. You'll have to keep concentrating. Okay, the Healy one's down. Let's use the rest of this round just to attack. It might as well, because we got a couple bullets left here. Let's use the rest of that to attack the rock slime.
Yeah.
And then we'll have Ty put a bleed on the Wraith. Since I don't know how strong that is yet. Alright.
We probably need some healing.
Yep. And we're going to use this to take down the rock slime. And I would appreciate it if you would do a heal on Julius. One more. Keep concentrating. Okay, there we go. Now it's just us and the Wraith.
I think it's a Wrath slime.
Did it say Wrath slime instead of
Yeah.
Wraith slime? Okay, I just got it wrong. That's fair. We could go for revolver, but that seems pretty slow here. If we, Let's reload our shotgun,
Okay.
because then we can get another warning shot off. If we need a turn to kind of... Yeah, we have time to get another warning shot off now if we want to collect ourselves.
Yeah. Or that happens.
What just happened?
It's unclear.
Did it just attack itself?
I don't know.
You'll not survive. You'll be ripped apart. We're all ripped apart down here. Strange, I'm pretty sure none of them escaped my grasp. I must have missed one of them back there. All right, let's go ahead and have Ty do a party heal here. It's definitely getting... I feel like we still have a good handle on the combat, but it's definitely getting more and more touch and go here. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, we're definitely getting closer and closer to dangerous situations. All right. Welcome to XXXX, hold of the Old Angle Church. Follow the XX path to attend service at the cathedral. We'd love to XXX you. Pay homage. Glory. Glory, 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 glory.
I see.
Hallelujah. Alright. That is quite unnerving, if I do say so myself.
Seems fine.
There's a whole fucking town down here.
Yeah. There's a church town.
Yep. I know that's what we were meant to expect, but holy shit. I wasn't ready for it. Of course, this means that we now have to go and enter their homes. Oh, hello there, Spider Slime.
I keep getting these visions. These visions of people hurting me. Just imagining them makes me feel so angry. So angry. But I don't know who these people are. Are you like them?
Yes. Falbies like you need to be destroyed.
Need to fight. Need to kill. I won't let you kill me.
All right. see here. We're going to do another zealous speech. We're going to have Ty just keep gaining up TP for now. And then we're going to switch over to the machine gun. And bullet spray.
Yeah.
And then let's have Ty do, the signal flare over to Julius. Another one.
Another one.
Another one. We'll have Ty do a bleed slash on the big judgment slime over here. Okay.
Wow, big damage.
Big damage.
We should probably heal.
We will. We're going to focus down the judgment slime for now. Have you heal. There we go. And now we can switch over to the revolver. And take aim at this thing. And we'll have Ty just continue concentrating for now. So we can... Oh, cool. Okay.
Neat.
Neat! We were very efficient at murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel very efficient. God. It's like, I'm thinking about how we're about to clear this level now, and that means we have to enter these slimes' homes and go kill them in their homes now.
Yeah.
Like, increasingly, we need to go out of our way in order to do this. And it's like, I don't feel good about that. Not at all. But I'm gonna do it, because we're an asshole. It's over here. Okay. Corridor. Alright. Interesting.
Time for some home invasion?
Time for some home invasion. The dungeon's recreation of a town adjusted for slimes. You can't fit in. There doesn't seem to be anyone inside. The dungeon's recreation of a town adjusted for slimes. You cannot fit in. There doesn't seem to be anyone inside.
Well, all right.
Well, all right then. Locked. Interesting. Who could have locked that there door? Okay, let me try this other one real quick.
Indeed.
I wonder what we're meant to do. Let's see.
What is above you on the wall? Is that just slime?
I think that's just more slime, yeah. We can't fit into either of these places.
Indeed. Is that a path above and to the left there?
That might be, yeah. You were right. Good call. It seems to be a door inside by those people.
Fools. We were all fools. There can never be peace as long as there's somebody. Somebody that hates you enough to kill.
Ugh. All right. Yep, that would be us, wouldn't it? Now you might be wondering, SK, why are you still doing the murder everything ending when you know how horrible you are? That's a great question, random viewer. And I've got a good answer for you.
Yeah?
That answer is that a lot of the times when you're playing these games, like the idea is that you like, as you're playing naturally, you won't want to go through it. However, that means a lot of people don't see what happens when you try to be as much of an asshole as possible. And leaning into I feel like leaning into the character and leaning into the story here is going to give us a much more dramatic arc.
I also don't think we have an option not to, right?
Right, and like so far this doesn't seem like a game so far that's also allowed, like it seems like we have the option at times to not clear floors. Like there are definitely fights that are optional, but that seems to be it. It seems like no matter what, we're still doing the same thing. Okay. Do a... Yeah, because the melting slime would have started healing.
But now it can't.
Yep. All right. Just another day at the office. It feels bad when it's down to formality now, you know?
Yeah.
Oh. I spilled my darn coffee all over my shirt. I can't find another one down here. We already equipped shotgun, right? And then we do a full reload. I also feel like really weird trying to riff on the characters in this game.
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't want to riff on them because they're clearly, like, at least one of them is clearly portrayed to be an absolute monster. And not in, like, a fun way, if that makes sense. Like I feel like giving banter to Julius is giving him a bit too much. Yeah, I feel like giving him banter is gonna be like that's tacit to kind of admitting that we're okay with cozying up with him as a character, and I'm really not. So forgive us if it's a little bit banterless today. How about you?
Things were finally changing down here. We were turning this into a real town. But you...
Yes, but me. God, the backgrounds as well. And all the slime that looks like blood sprayed everywhere. It's... ugh. Oh. We're gonna do a warning shot. Concentrate.
How did they heal that fucking much?
Because there's 3 of them.
Damn.
Okay. And now... spray and pray.
Cool.
Well,
that
wait,
worked.
what is attacking us still?
The one that's up top?
Yes, I forgot about you. I forgot yours. I thought that was like background decoration, but no. The king slime. Go ahead and bleed that. Evade? Oh, right.
Ooh. Energize. Oh. What?
I don't know. But let's just go ahead and keep trying to hit a bleed on this thing. There it is. The crusade continues. Oh. Do you see that slime just start to panic because we just killed that one?
Yeah. I'd panic too.
Yep. I love the way that the overworld motion of the enemies is used to convey messages and meaning to the player in a way that is often not done in games like this. Because oftentimes they'll just be like wandering in a set path or whatever. But no, all the enemies in this game, not all of them, but a lot of them seem to move with a purpose, which is kind of distressing. And makes it feel more and more uncomfortable about what you're doing. Just, you know, Moida. Slimes moved suddenly.
Nope. Sound effect never not funny.
Okay, yeah, the sound effect is goofy as shit, and I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and do a bleeding slash on this rock slime so they don't get fortified. And we're still stunned, huh? That's fine. Well, they got fortified. Okay. So now we do our usual.
Yep.
Use Zealous Speech. Concentrate some more with Ty. And we'll heal Ty afterwards. Because Ty's about to put up a signal flare. Can't be bled.
Not going for the heal. Bold.
Well, remember, they're only attacking Julius right now.
Is that what the skill does? Only attack Julius?
Yeah, so now they focus their attacks on Julius. That's what the signal flare does. Wait, what did I do? I fucked up something here. Well, I feel great. Don't you?
Yep.
Let's see. We'll reload. And save. I wonder if we're meant to use this rock slime
Maybe.
to bust down the door or something. Oh no, there's a slime in front of the door, so we can't push it out. Okay, that makes sense.
And yeah, it sure seems like it gave us one thing, which is a rock slime.
Yeah, it did. I wonder what we're meant to do. There's the rock slime.
And now there's nothing blocking the door.
So how do we get this rock slime out of there, though, is the thing.
Oh. Perhaps we can't. Is there something on the wall over in that corner?
Yeah, maybe that's it. Set of keys here. Oh, okay. I did not notice that. Good call. Good call there. Let's go ahead and save. Come down to the cathedral. We will do to you. Pleasant. I never know how to pronounce X. Oh, we can fit in this one.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. These are what, pews? Julius focuses on an odd-looking book. 10, 10, 10, 10. Try to rest 5 times at the head of the lonely one, and you will soon attain salvation. Try to rest 5 times at the head of the lonely one. 3, 8, 13, 18. It will grant you salvation.
Interesting. I wonder if there's a secret boss or something.
Yeah, do you want to remember those?
Sure.
Okay. Mythological book here about a creature called a Devourer. Julius flips to a page with a sticky note on it. Devourer is said to appear before the end. When all life in the vicinity is extinguished, read this book again soon. Most of the sticky notes is by a man named Kyle, speculating how slimes relate to this mythological creature. The last one, however, the red text wasn't there before. Emil. The Devourer said to appear before the end, when all life in the vicinity is extinguished. So, if we continue on our crusade here, that seems like what we'll have to go to the end. And it's written in red. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, so we know we gotta...
They said it in red.
They said it in red. There's some sort of trading card here. Depicts a plain yet strange slime that the duo hasn't seen before. They take it. We got a trading card. These bookshelves already came with the dungeon. There's some weird books alongside them, though. They just say the same cryptic stuff over and over. Sorry, I had realized that was Emil towards the end. Julius focused on an odd-looking book.
Behind the altars, then where a door should be.
Behind the altars, then where a door should be.
We got a trading card from behind this altar. I wonder if there's something else where a door should be.
All right, we'll take a look. When the three are gone, something happens where she tried to make herself gone. Okay.
When the three are gone, something happens where she tried to make herself gone. The one lady that tried to commit suicide.
Right, that's what that is. Because her three companions were gone. Oh, looks like
where was that place?
meant to be a door here.
Hmm.
All right, I guess not.
Oh. I heard it all. I can feel it all. We were finally making this part of the dungeon nice. Nice and safe. You scum.
I see. Well, you're not wrong about that. What hurts this even more is that Ty is definitely not a willing participant in this.
Yep.
Ick. Well, I feel great about myself. How about you?
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if it's just me, but I can't help but feel that that one is slightly phallic.
Oh, definitely.
It's got a shape to it. Yeah, because see, we don't have to deal with this thing over here, but... We're gonna. Clark Gale, we wish we could have brought your remains to your parents, but they wouldn't be happy knowing how you died.
Interesting.
Interesting. Well, we know there are still more slimes left on this floor. There we go.
Those three. Is that Astarian man dead?
Yes?
I'm sorry that we... Yes. I'm glad. I'm so glad that bird worshipper filth is dead.
Well, the leader of the slimes is content. Okay. Wow, I don't know how to parse that one. Let's just go ahead and get some stun down. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all.
We didn't go for the thingy.
What thingy?
The signal flare.
You're right, we didn't. I wonder if we can do that now. There we go. Let's empty the rest of this one before we move on. There we go. Okay. Let's go for just finishing this off before we do the king slime.
Yeah.
Oh, right. They obeyed before we get to that part. All right. Right, we need to... Okay.
You do have another attack on Ty.
That will work on that. You're right. Let's take aim. Keep concentrating for now just to make sure we can get our health back up the end there. Okay. Let's take aim. Man, okay, so the king slimes only take 1 or 2 hits afterwards. Now do you see, idiot? What kind of good-natured creature would harbor contempt for one of the people shielding them?
Well, you said it yourself earlier. These guys are unpredictable.
Oh, so you're defending that thing?
I'm not. And you actually killed that man. You don't have any right to...
Where did... Oh, this isn't good at all.
Seems fine.
No, because we haven't had time to,
We'll be fine.
do reload. Let's go ahead and just concentrate for now, because we're gonna do some setup here in just a moment. Warning shot. Okay. Reload, then we'll Zealous Speech next turn.
Yeah.
Start Bleeding Flash on the Wrath Slime. Okay. And then we Bullet Spray.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Seems like time to heal.
Yep, that is indeed that time.
There
Okay.
we go. Seems like time to heal immediately again, though,
Yep.
too.
Fuck. Gonna have to concentrate.
There we go.
Still not great, but you know what? We're in a better position now, so. I can only imagine that it's going to get harder from here on out.
Maybe.
Take aim. Okay. And we got 69 TP out of that.
Nice.
I didn't feel like making the joke that time.
Let's not talk to each other.
For once, I agree. All enemies on the 15th floor have been killed. Obtained the recollection of Emil Zakin. Alright. Let's see that recollection.
Yeah.
Emil was not a man of the military. He wasn't even sure if he liked Engel that much. But at the end of the day, he was a doctor. Whether it was the values he grew up with or the Hippocratic Oath, he was happy to help anyone in need. He immigrated to Engel to learn at a nice medical university where he graduated and spent a year or so practicing medicine before the arrival of the alien. In his religious culture, it was a mixed bag. Scriptures talked about radical rebirths of the world, with all living creatures managing to pull through into a new world. But there would be a lot of suffering until they pulled through to the other side, and Emil intends to lessen that suffering.
Doctor, thank you so much. Have some.
A wife of an injured person stammered, about to hand him money. He held out his hand. I can't take that. It's just not right. There was a lot of profiteers riding off the disaster. Other practitioners thought that he was crazy, and they even hated him for it. After all, why would clients go to a clinic with jacked up prices when they could go to his for free?
This guy's gonna spread that disease. Don't trust the medicine he gives. Those Astarians don't hate that thing. Can you really trust someone like him?
Those were all stuff he'd heard. Lies taking advantage of paranoia and racism spread throughout the town, tarnishing the reputation of his practice. But despite that, he was committed to his ideal, and he joined the military as a medic, hoping that he'd be put to work where he's needed the most. One day, Emil and Thomas heard footsteps, instead of the sloshing noises of a slime. It was a bewildered man, a countryman.
Are you ghosts? I heard that some dungeons had ghosts in them.
The man said with a tight grip on the antique spear he brought. Calm down, I assure you, we're not ghosts, Emil said, quickly diffusing the situation. They explained everything to the newcomer, about their original mission, the death of their comrade, and their new life of researching the slime. They could attempt destroying the dungeon if they wanted to, but they've decided to focus their efforts on research. In turn, the man, Azrin, revealed that the blockade was gone, and that instead of bothering to look for them after causing the cave-in, their superiors had just declared them dead.
Don't be so down,
Azrin said, seeing the defeated look on Thomas's face.
Now, you two must be starving for some real food, and luckily...
Emil's mouth watered. Is that kabsa?
Indeed, I used chicken in this recipe. Now, granted, it's not fresh, but...
Thomas momentarily forgot his rage at the smell of proper food hit him.
What's kabsa?
It's a mixed race dish from back home. I don't remember the last time I smelled that, Emil murmured. An impromptu picnic was held. Everyone gathered up around a pot heating up Azrin's spare food. They talked a lot, mainly Emil and Thomas, relaying what they discovered about the slimes. Azrin nodded along, fascinated by these discoveries. Eventually, they heard the sounds of a scuffle below. Thomas excused himself, grabbing his own spear to deal with it. But the conversation interrupted. Azrin decided to ask Emil a burning question he had.
So, if this is the first time in a while you two have had proper food, how did you survive?
Azrin asked. Emil was quiet for a bit before doing a resigned sigh. He knew that this question would come up. All of the raw slime, unconnected from the living ones, evolve alongside the slimes the further down you go. Before, eating the raw slime was pointless because it was all there and lacked nutrition, but the slime stuff down here has grown to the point of being solid. Eating living slime just hurts us, but this fully grown inert slime can fill us and seems to be giving us the nutrients we need.
Interesting. What does it taste like?
Azrin asked. You're ever gonna believe this? Marshmallow. I know, right? It's not. It's just not what you expect. Like, it's not good. It has the consistency of a jam, but it tastes like meat. But we have to put up with it.
It's meat gum.
It's meat gum. Thanks, GA. Emil answered. Azrin thought for a bit.
Oh wait, if there's food down here, that means that your friend.
Yes. He killed himself to give us the best chances for survival, but it turned out it was for nothing. I've been thinking that maybe if we had gone down together sooner, when things were less dire. It was something that Emil kept thinking about. Would they have made it all the way if they went together, even with Kyle's leg and the strange supplies? Hell, maybe if they gave up on trying to clear the tunnel day one, they all would have made it. But it's too late for that. Emil chose to break the silence. Azrin, thank you for finally opening the way, but I don't want to head up. At least not yet. Tommy would probably agree. Kyle's last message to us was to see his research be completed. I don't want someone I worked with to die so pointlessly. I want him to leave behind some mark on the world. Azrin nodded to that until Emil added, which is why we can't let you continue on. Tommy and I are working in good conditions, and we can't let it be ruined. Emil saw the look of disappointment in his face. However, it morphed into acceptance.
I understand. I shouldn't get in the way of a dead man's last wishes. The Phoenix really blessed him to have been with people that care so much.
Azrin rambled. I'm wondering, why are you down here? You hardly seem like a glory seeker, Emil asked.
See, I'm being unfairly blamed for shooting stars that landed near where I live. People are so paranoid nowadays, you know? See, if I could do something heroic like clearing this slime den, there's no way that anyone could view me as evil.
Azrin said. I'm sorry, but that's just dumb, Emil said.
Pardon?
You really think that anyone that sincerely believes our people is the reason for this problem will just change their minds? Azrin, take it from someone that's been in this place for weeks. As somebody that's seen these feelings come to life. They don't believe that. It just justifies the hate they already have for you. Even if you were to destroy this dungeon, they'll just find a different reason. Maybe you'll change some minds, but at the end of the day, there are some people whose hatred you can't do anything about. Naive love will get you nowhere if people will take it chew it up and throw you to the side.
Then what do you think I should do?
Osrin quietly asked. Emil thought about his own situation. I don't know. Just live life as best as you can and find people that will always stick with you, even if the world hates you.
I understand,
Osrin said with a hint of defeat in his voice.
We haven't heard from your friend in a while. Is he all right?
He asked after a moment of silence.
What is he even fighting?
Emil didn't seem too concerned. He'll be fine. He's probably down there helping out a friendly slime.
Oh, you helped them out?
Yeah, they're good slime, Slurp. They're the closest things we have to friends down here. We just can't abandon good souls in need, Emil explained. How do I say this? No matter what they are, we don't want anyone to be abandoned like we were. After all, they didn't abandon us. Please wait, I'll help you. Emil was on the ground. Thomas tried to defend him, but the hostile slimes kept pushing him away to focus on him. They were humanoid with spear-like arms. Their blank faces had no emotion, but Emil could see the contempt in there. These weren't like the previous slimes spouting nonsense and attacking at random. They were very deliberately targeting Emil. Suddenly, there were other slimes to Emil's side.
We'll fight with you,
A melting slime said, arousing the slimes. Emil and Thomas were dumbfounded, but as soon as they were on their feet, they joined in on the fight. They fought for us. They showed us how to survive down here. If it weren't for the friendly slimes down here, I would not be talking to you, Emil said, looking back fondly. I heal their wounds. The healing ones show me their own techniques. We learn about them. We teach them about the gaps in their own knowledge. Ezra nodded enthusiastically.
I see. It must be nice down here.
Emil's smile returned to a more neutral position. Well, most of the time. Tommy's the one confronting the more hostile slimes for a reason. Some don't like me. Osrin quickly understood the implications.
Ah, I understand. Well, he'll need some help.
He extended his spear toward Emil.
Consider it a parting gift.
Can't take that. It looks too valuable.
Ah, no, it really isn't. This is actually a replica. Still works as a spear, but it's not a real legendary spear. I like to pretend that it is, though.
Osrin extended the spear again.
Take it. I guarantee you that my path back is safe. I don't need it. If not for you, give it to your good friend.
Finally, Emil nodded and took the spear. Tommy will appreciate it. Thank you. Boy, oh boy. I certainly do feel good about just coming straight through here. Clark Gale. Did we meet Clark yet?
I don't know.
Was Clark one of the party of 4?
I don't recall.
It's hard for me to keep track of names, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and save here.
Save before reading story, save after reading story, go upstairs, save.
Okay, stop this. You don't have to come for me like that.
Gonna rip you apart. We're all filth, utterly disgusting. No matter what a heretic says, we're going to kill you and then kill you again. Death. Death is the only redemption for us.
You need a longer pause. Be like, I'm going to kill you and then kill you again.
Death, death, death. You. Are you here to cleanse the sinners?
Indeed, I am.
You must be a true man of the faith. There used to be so many of us born in faith. We have to rip ourselves apart, rip up our fellows. That's what we believe. Then a different man came, preaching nothing but lies. Our only path is destruction, but so many of us believe otherwise. Please kill us. Kill the one in here. Finish the holy work. Oh, but let us start with that sinner right next to you. No, get away from me.
Perma target.
Interesting.
Okay, interesting. Maybe we shouldn't use the zealous speech here then.
Yeah, but still use the signal flare.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. I wonder if the signal flare will help even it out, and then we can. Okay. Emil's probably just going to sit here healing himself. Not Emil, Ty. I just called Ty Emil. And then we'll do a signal flare over here. Yeah, the evasion is not helping me out here, is it?
Yeah.
At least we are taking some of the, well, there we go. We're taking some of the heat off Ty.
Yeah.
Okay, Ty's probably going to have to heal us all now.
Yep. And heal again.
Nah, let's try to get the slime down. There we go. Yep. Okay, good. Okay. Let's see now.
Manageable now.
Now we're just going to have Ty do some concentrate for a while so we have enough TP to... Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I really don't feel safe here.
You hear shuffling inside of the hut. Yeah, I don't blame you, Ty.
Is it safe out here? I see it. I see that thing you wear around your neck. I don't care who you are. Go away. Go away.
Oh, so now they're perma-targeting Julius. Okay. That's fine, actually. We're just going to do the Zealous Speech. Some more TP.
We don't even need to signal flare.
Yeah, save a signal flare.
Efficient.
Yup. You know me, all about that efficiency. Well, I feel pleasant. I hate how, like, the music is really a bop. And I'm like, but hearing the battle theme is not a good sign.
Yep.
Okay, can't go in there. Oh.
Hello, hello. Sorry. There were some violent slimes heading this way, spouting terrible things that we don't agree with. We took care of them. Oh, you must be like our friends. Yes, always nice to see friendly faces. There is someone living in that house over there, too. Are they okay? You two didn't. You! Oh!
This is new.
New type of slime just dropped.
Indeed. And one of the slimes here is a Healy boy, so we're gonna... Okay. Let's do this. Do that. There we go. And make sure that the Healy boy goes down. Okay.
That does it. Oh,
Drain.
that one drains.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. So let's take care of the spider boy then.
Yeah. We don't have much health, huh? And magic, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna work on... There we go. Okay. Go. Not fun. Hopefully, what we'll do is we'll try to get another stun round on it so we can do a little bit more setup here. Miss. That sucks. Okay, stun it. Okay.
Whoa.
What? Oh, Julius is frozen?
Yeah.
Wow, that was close. That was not a good fight. We're gonna have to find a better way of dealing with... We'll probably have to deal with those first next time instead of going after the... Oh no, we still have to prioritize Healy boys, but...
Yep.
Wow, okay. Damn it. Alright. Well, that wasn't great. What is this, like a lake? The slime trees are what's bothering me the most right now. Is of all the things, it's the slime trees that gets me. Slime houses, that's fine. Big chompy slimes, that's fine too. Slime trees, unsubscribe.
Have we interacted with that doorway?
The plaque, which reads similar to the past ones, has something scribbled over it. Do not hate your fellow slimes. We are real graced with souls. Let us live together in peace. Nobody home. There's this chompy boy blocking the exit up there. Okay. Nobody home. Nobody home.
Well, guess we got our work cut out for us.
Well, alright then. And guarding this place. Peace is ideal. But if we must fight to uphold that peace, then so be it. Blood. What? I smell blood on you. Did you hurt our friends? I smelled it. Smelled it when they were hurt. What did you do? 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 Why are they two of them off to the side like there's room for a third and there isn't?
I don't know.
Okay, well, let's get the Healy boy first.
None of us deserve to live. That's why. That's why they were off to the side.
I see they're attacking themselves too.
Seems like a great time to heal.
Yeah, it does. Well, Julius is now level 8. Crusader mindset realized.
What's that do?
Let's find out. Julius, did you learn a cool new skill? Raises Julius' attack and defense by a lot, but scares Ty from using most skills.
Interesting.
So maybe it's a thing where we have Ty use the signal flare first. If we are in a situation where we just need Ty to just garner TP for a while.
I'm afraid to cast it in case it shuts off either concentrate or heal.
Right.
But there's only one way to find out what it does, and that's to give it a shot.
Yup. Side, but they're actually all dead. Okay. Yeah, we are walking in and already see all the corpses of the slimes everywhere, and it's like... There's a door there. I see the chompy boy over there. It's way up over there. The way out over... Okay, so there's paths to either side. Another door and a chompy boy.
Horrible, horrible. There used to be more of us. The ones formed from the extremists killed them. It doesn't matter how much we fight back. More will keep appearing. That man, he told us we all had the spirit of the heart inside of us. He and our friends told us to stop fighting, to live for our own sake. But what's the point? What's the point of living if nobody wants to let us live?
This slime is friendly to you. Kill them?
Oof. You too, huh?
Yep. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a... Okay.
Yeah?
Try it. Okay. And now we...
Machine gun.
I wonder if those stack, or if we're Zealous Speech and Crusader Mindset are...
Well, we'll see right now. Ooh.
Can't concentrate. Can't
or
heal.
Oof.
Interesting.
Can we do anything other than attack? Can we guard? Is that an option?
Yep.
That did stack.
It did?
Yeah. It just also puts us in extreme danger of death.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's not use that. You asked for it, realized. Okay. Yeah, because we're it just... Unless Ty already has a ton of TP going, that doesn't seem worth using.
Even if he does, we typically need a ton of TP for healing.
It buffs attack, defense, hit rate, and gives self regen, but attacks blindly. Interesting.
I wonder if that includes attacking Julius.
Almost assuredly it does, yeah. Surprised we had enough for that. Alright, let's keep looking around. Who's over here?
Hello? You're with the government, huh? Don't trust them. Don't trust you. I bet you're one of those heartless freaks that want to fight in a war, huh? Like some of the slimes down here. All you soldiers ever do is destroy. I say that you all need to be brought down.
Oh, and there's two of the king slimes back there, too. Alright. So let's just do the Zealous Speech for now.
Okay.
And then spray some lead.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
That went okay. Let's go ahead and just use the rest of these to attack that. Although we're likely going to need to switch over to the revolver here in a second. Yeah, okay. Just have Ty keep getting TP here. Because we can heal after the battle here. Alright. Still feeling wonderful here. I also like how very intentionally the settings become more and more humanized as we go down.
Yeah.
And that also contributes a whole lot to... Let's see. Let's have to do a heal. Save. Well, alright. And even then, the slime's like, oh.
Hello. Deep down, deep down. We all want to see the sinners shot. This country's for the heart, by the heart, and everyone else deserves to die. I I can't let you shoot me yet, though. I want to kill sinners myself.
Oh, do you? Okay. Yeah, I don't think spraying and praying is going to help here because two of these enemies have high evasiveness.
Perhaps not.
So what we'll do is we'll start with... Start by taking out the Judgment Slime. Okay, and we'll take out Spider Friend.
Not bad.
Not bad. On occasion we work well together, right? I just get some more concentrate for now, and then jump in with the clear cut. There we go. Crusade continues. Enemies on the 16th floor have been killed, obtained research. Okay. Just research.
Yeah.
Guns, equip shotgun. We'll reload. Save. Let's go take a look over here first before we read the stuff. Just a tree. A slime tree. Alright, let's read the research.
Yeah.
The items. Dungeon research.
Funnel theory. The global scientific community has been roused by the 1906 appearance of the alien, opening up a new branch of study for magic and things that come from the alien.
Such as surfing.
Angle researcher Bradley Cowers' now famous dungeon case study determined that the formation of dungeons is based on the thoughts and emotions of people in surrounding areas. With the known psychological traps hidden within dungeons, it's believed that dungeons, taking an uncanny distortion of real-world places, is a form of psychological warfare. Citation needed. Should cite an actual research paper to back up speculation. I. Velika Karpsov, a Tykev researcher that was among the earliest minds in the field of researching dungeons, proposed the funnel theory to build off the study to discuss how a dungeon is built. Imagine, if you will, the shard of a dungeon acting as a funnel for humanity's thoughts and desires. As the thoughts of humanity grow more concentrated toward the shard, the dungeon becomes more detailed in showing a corrupt version of mankind's experiences. Karpsov 4. Building off Karpsov's theory, we've come to believe that the formation of slimes work in the exact same way. Visualize a slightly sticky liquid being poured into that funnel. As the liquid swirls down, some of it sticks on the upper cone. This liquid is the feelings of hatred that form the slimes, and these bits are slimes formed on the upper floors. Of course, it's just residue and not as potent as actual liquid. These slimes have a less developed personality and are less likely to have evolved forms. However, as that liquid, that hatred, becomes more concentrated, the slimes become smarter, to the point of gaining personalities and individual thought. Now, imagine that instead of one liquid, it's multiple liquids that don't mix well together, representing different ideologies. As these liquids concentrate, slimes formed from different kinds of thought band together and are in constant conflict with other groups. Further detail, maybe we should allude to our experiences here. N. Only the slimes on the upper floors, the residue, holds any threat to the outside world, because the more dangerous ones either fight each other or have no ideological interest. We've actually observed that unless their formative experiences calls upon your death, the more developed slimes refuse to fight as an ordinary person would. The only times these kinds of slimes are hostile are when they're recently formed, unless they have something to focus on. As such, it's important to try gauging what a slime believes to know if it's a friend or an enemy. As long as humanity has hatred in its heart, the slimes will always exist, so you may as well find the good that exists. Note, I think this is too informal for a regular scientific journal. N. Yeah, you're right. T. So far, slimes representing the anger of the Church of the Holy Heart are dominant and has taken on an ideological crusade to eradicate other slimes than themselves. It's very unlikely that this is true for slime dens all over Angle.
Very likely, not
Very likely. We've seen a 46% increase in slimes born from the church in the last few months. We assume that this is a result of people turning to religion in the midst of this ongoing crisis. This is coinciding with the rise of the Heart Party, a fringe right-wing party representing the interests of the Church of the Holy Heart. Update: Tobias's appearance has changed the behavior of many slimes. Must ask questions to narrow down the hostile population. While the concept of slimes having speech and thought aren't a result of a shard's hallucinogenic effects like previously thought, there are indeed psychological factors going. Your eyes start to glaze. There's at least 20 more pages of this. It's a bunch of speculation on how to make edible slime tastier. You can't put this stuff in a hot pot. It tastes like meat, but it's not like actual meat. All that meat taste will rub off on the other ingredients. Just plain garbage. T. I've tried using slime as a sort of pasta sauce. I actually think that it can work. We'll just need to water that stuff down a bit. It's a bit too solid for a sauce. N. Tried breading and frying it. My hands are that of a doctor, not a chef. I. I'll give it a shot. I think it's a good idea. We just need some good spices. N. There's a bunch of recipes written down. A lot of them are crossed out.
Oof. Observations.
A bunch of short reports. You look through some of them. The mayor of the hidden slime village is choosing to go by Pietro. He was originally going to take Pablo, but an air slime had taken the name last week and the slimes don't want to confuse each other. I'm not sure where he got the name Pietro from. Maybe he was formed from the anger of a Limian immigrant. Well, doesn't matter. He says he's Pietro, and he says he's a he, and we will respect that. Hi.
Word.
There was this big slime trying to hurt a bunch of friendly ones, calling them sinners, or something along those lines. I tried talking to them because they were friendly to me, but I couldn't negotiate with them, so I had to stab through them before they split up into a formation. It still feels weird to kill slimes knowing what's the deal with them. T. I'm never going to those lower floors again. I've been told that you could see things down there, but I didn't know how bad it could be. I saw my parents. They were cursing me out, threatening me, telling me that I was a curse on their home. I didn't stick around to see what could happen because I ran away.
That's fucked up.
If this is the mental aspect I've heard about dungeons so much, it's a cruel aspect. But I'm okay now. Everybody's trying to calm me down. I won't cry. I won't get riled up. I'm grateful to be in their company. N. The slime on the upper floors seems to have lived long enough to become a huge mass. However, even evolved, they seem to lack coherence, just a mishmash of slimes. I talked about this with Tommy and Nat, and we've come to the conclusion that it may be because it lacks the specific anger of those down here. More specifically, it's a slime guided by pure, pointless anger instead of anger coming from a specific ideology. I can probably get rid of that monster myself, though we have enough food for us to put it off for a while. But I think their existence might be a really cool part of our research. N. Yeah, that thing is a later problem. It can't break down that fucking door anyway. T.
Interesting. I'm worried about the notion of using the slimes as a sauce. Oh, we've reached another safe room.
Yeah.
Read some of the books. Mix of research books and entertaining literature. Where's this on the wall here?
Yeah. Please
go ahead.
Please only open door to slimes that are guaranteed to not be hostile.
Take a break. The experience is bringing back memories. Still think about your first meal after your first successful mercenary job. It was a bunch of adventurers desperate for medical assistance. They were initially hesitant about you, but your work demonstrated your worth. You had your sweater and scarf at this point, meant to hide the scales on your upper body. While adventurers and officials were slowly coming around to accepting magic, especially if it benefited them, the Engel public has not. You remembered eating that nice stew while taking glances at the newspaper. A man with some kind of ice magic couldn't control his powers and froze his neighbor. A woman who could amplify sound attracted a party of monsters to a village, leading to the deaths of 3 people. A pyromaniac thief killed 12 after setting a town-wide fire. Those stories kept the public angry. It didn't matter if the incident was an accident or if the truly malicious were in the minority. Anything could keep the hatred flowing. At that point, you tried to block that stuff out of your mind. You're grateful that your skills manifested in a place not visible. But the scar that plant left you lingered. Magical in nature, your rescuers said about the cut after they recovered you. I don't know if the dungeon that existed where you once lived is cleared now. You're far away from home now. Desperately trying to cling on to some sense of normalcy, eating like a normal person as if you didn't have magical powers and a wound that will never heal. You had to move from town to town. Sometimes an innkeeper would get word of what you were and told you to leave in fear of upsetting other guests. Sometimes it was the police bothering you. Sometimes it was a vigilante. Sometimes it was a preacher that wanted to cleanse you of your sins. I'm so tired. No matter what you did, no matter what your track record, there were always people that treated you with suspicion and scorn. The worsening political climate hasn't helped you either. You felt that you needed to leave the country. Istar would definitely be more accepting of you. The problem is, of course, the costs of travel. Railroad lines across Engel have been disrupted by falling stars and new dungeons. So far, the government's only been prioritizing supply lines. You'd need to take a shower, more expensive way out. A slower, more expensive way out. Sorry. For now, all you have to do is a bunch more jobs. It'll be a grind, but it'll be worth it to sit down and enjoy a nice meal in a place that doesn't eat you. For all, your parents would have wanted you to be safe and happy. But is safety for yourself worth what happened? Worth backing up this man, this piece of shit, and killing 3 innocent people? Is it worth fighting the slimes now knowing that some of them don't even want to fight? Is it worth putting up with this man? You've met a lot of bad people, but none of them are as bad as he is. You wish that you stood up to him earlier. You wish that you had stabbed your knife into him, slit his throat, deny him healing, bleed him dry. You want him to... Oh, I was not ready for that.
Yeah, we got too angry and manifested some slime.
Yeah, we did. Okay, this is going to be weird because we got a healer and a drainer. The wrath slime is annoying, but we can leave it for last. Ugh. Yep. Bullet spray, and then... Okay.
Yeah, we did it.
Yay, I guess. I mean, yay. We're just gonna have Ty concentrate for now, so we... Oh,
ooh.
We don't even have enough to heal after that. The slime collapses into an evaporating ooze. Julius, that scumbag, looks at you. He knows what you did. Turns away in disgust. He's a murdering lunatic, but even he recognizes the powers of the slime den at this point. He'll do nothing to you, at least until you guys get out. I wish that you turned away way back then. You know too much. You've seen what he's done. He won't let you live if you leave. But you think about that woman's last words. Would he have let you live anyway? You're too far in now, though. You have to keep going. Vengeful feelings have been extinguished. Obtained records. I didn't realize that these also healed your HP, so that's a good thing to know.
Record.
New policy. Adventurer initiative. Oh wait, I just read the... Do you want to read this one?
Sure. The Engel Anti-Alien Department will now restructure itself around the emerging mercenary economy. By hiring average citizens as contractor adventurers, Engel can make up for the jobs lost in the disaster. More details below. This is way more different than I thought things would be, Sonia thought to herself. Whatever, maybe this whole bureaucratic shift will be better for everyone. Her job was simple. She was part of a new bureaucracy dedicated to screening potential candidates that could destroy the slime den on government money. No need to risk inexperienced people, no more soldiers pointlessly dying in situations they've never been in. Application: Alex Hart. Denied. Reason: must have a minimum of 3 people to enter the dungeon. Application: Azran Emiya.
Oh, I forgot his name is Emiya. I got to imagine that one's not, that one is definitely intentional as well.
There's no way it's not. Denied. Reason: must have a minimum of 3 people to enter the dungeon. Application: Alex Hart, Samantha Serda, Isabel Claiborne. Denied. Reason: Engel government not responsible for arming mercenaries. Application: Alex Hart, Samantha Serda, Isabel Claiborne. Approved.
Miss Delu, we can't continue on. There's a bunch of rocks in the way.
The government was aware of that. She was told the survey group went to investigate purposefully caused a cave-in to lock the tougher slimes away. True Angelian heroes. Think of it this way. Anyone strong and patient enough to clear through that can clear this dungeon with no problems. Application: Hugh Brand, Trick Nomi, Marie John, Jake Mark, Julian Matthews. Approved. Application: Azran Emiya. Denied. Reason: must have a minimum of 3 people to enter the dungeon. Application: Luca Collins, Christian Collins, Michael Collins.
But no Phil.
Resource order. Items requested: 3 boxes of food rations. Reason: safe room needs to be stocked up. Approved. Application: Azran Emiya. The people that she approved took a stab at the dungeon, slowly moving rocks aside. However, after the first time, they didn't come back. As to be expected. Slime dens had the paradoxical mystique of being deadly toward the end, while also being full of slimes that an average teenager with a stick could kill. Too dangerous, yet not glorious. But this guy kept coming. This is like the 3rd time, sir. Why do you want to go in so badly? Ah, well, you see, I'm on a quest to better my name in this country. We have this cultural principle on kindness, and about the phoenix nurturing an uncaring world with her warmth, knowing that they won't appreciate it immediately, right? That's right, how'd you know? I'm half Historian on my mom's side. She's not super devoted, but you know that phoenix stuff has good morals. So yeah, bettering yourself? People have been acting more hostile towards me ever since one of the shooting stars landed near my town. Sonia nodded. The rhetoric against Astarians in the country has escalated ever since the alien appeared, though she hasn't faced a lot of it herself due to passing pretty well. I can get that, but why are you on your own? Oh, yes, well, I've always had trouble making friends, even before this started. I suppose it's a me problem. Look, I feel you. I'll make an exception, but just understand that you're on your own, alright? I understand. He was in and out over the next few weeks, slowly working on moving rocks aside and vanquishing slimes with a spear. Despite her initial indifference, Sonia wound up giving Azran a spare hot pot to support his endeavors. He had a lot of small talk to share, coming in and out. Sometimes it was interesting tidbits he learned from reading, sometimes it was him detailing harassment. He made sure to keep a record of the people he complained about in case he suddenly disappeared. Sometimes the two sat together at her station to have a simple dinner. The nights were lonely, so she valued the company. She soon came to believe in her new friend's goals, and eventually... I finally did it. I've moved all the rocks and the path is finally clear. Despite the achievement, he didn't look particularly triumphant. Huh, really? Good job. So, why are you back here? Well, it's a bit of a story. What? Resource order. Items requested. 2 times safe room doors, 8 times boxes of rations. Reason. Safe room on 6th floor was compromised by seismic activity. Doors and resources need to be replaced as soon as possible. Approved. You stupid assholes are gullible, Sonia found herself thinking when the new resources were delivered. Learning that 2 of the men were still alive set her on her own path, getting a better understanding of this adventurer system. Engel Adventurer Contract. The Engel government is not liable for any damages to you or your property. Accepting this contract means accepting the possibility of death. As a contractor, you're not subject to the benefits beholden to government employees or military personnel. Sonia had never actually looked at these contracts, just the general guidelines she was given, and it disgusted her. Ordinary civilians are out there doing the work of soldiers, but they're not compensated as well. What good is a government if it chooses not to deal with the problems? What good is a government if it does not actually help people?
Stares at camera for a little while.
Application. Luca Collins, Christian Collins, Michael Collins. Denied. Reason. Does not meet updated guidelines. Not confident in ability to clear dungeon. Application. Katie Mood, Valerie Marr, Carolyn Kelly, Aspen Linux. Denied. Reason. Does not meet updated guidelines. We cannot bring GPL software into the dungeon. Not confident in ability to clear dungeon. For a while, she tried finding excuses to discourage people from going into the dungeon, both to make sure that people below continued their work and to prevent anyone from risking their life for the sake of the government. There were glory seekers for sure, but there were plenty of desperate people trying to work as adventurers, as avenues to normal jobs were cut off for them. And for the government to take advantage of that desperation and encourage them to risk their lives without giving any protections is just horrid.
Again, takes another moment to just stare at the camera for a little while.
She suspected it deep down, but she's long since accepted that the Engel government was largely uninterested in addressing the modern-day threat of the alien. Instead, a fresh stream of underpaid bodies will be fighting the monsters, a threat with no foreseeable end. Application. Joseph Soul, Anna Rain, Ray Tara, Clark Gale. Clark was in the party!
Yes, okay, that was that Clark.
Stamp and approval on this. Why? Reading further into the application, all of them were around 20, pretty young in her opinion. Sir. Why, sir? The Terra Girl is representing big interest, you know. They got a big chance of winning an upcoming election. And if this girl can do the impossible, that'll be a big PR win. Sonia rolled her eyes, but with how adamant her boss was, she had no choice. Hopefully they'll run into Emil and Thomas and they could convince them to turn back. Approved. Application. Jerem. Denied. Application. Denied. Denied. Sonia didn't deny a lot during her drunken fervor. People weren't as eager to explore the slime den as they used to. Her superiors tried to cover it up like the scum they were, but Joseph Soul was a rising monster-slaying upstart, and Ray Tara was a symbol of the church. Her superiors couldn't hide the deaths of 3 young adults forever with those names attached. My friend, it's not your fault. I guess, but I totally should have pushed back. Maybe they'd still be alive. Sonia, I understand that you feel guilt, but you must accept that they knew what they were getting into. You were just doing your job. Then I don't want this fucking job. I personally had to go down and recover bodies. Just looking at the faces of the parents. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Application. Michael Tobias. Approve this. Sir, it's just one guy. Yes, but he's real good at what he does, so I hear. The church really wants to save face after that girl failed them, and if he can do it on his own... Sonia briefly wondered how he would look like with a bullet in his skull. Sir, the government doesn't serve the church. For now. Listen, Delu, we'll be riding high if the Heart Party comes to power. No way out of this one.
Oof. Well then.
Indeed.
God. This game just continues to like... Ugh. Sorry, this game gets really heavy.
Indeed it does.
Right. Please only open George slimes that are guaranteed not to be hostile. Right. I'll tell you what, we'll come back and we'll play more of this next time.
Next time.
And we'll see how much further down the slime den goes.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.